What's up? This is part one. New series. What if Izuku had an aphrodisiac quirk? Or I won't say had an aphrodisiac quirk, but what if Izuku, well, yeah, I guess you could say what if Izuku had a, or what if Izuku had a harem quirk, actually. Yeah, yeah. Or what if he had a domination quirk? Or, yeah, I guess you could say aphrodisiac. I'm gonna make a bunch of different D's. What if he had a domination, all that. I might have to. I really want to remake What If Naruto was you know, Sex Okage, but we go see. Yeah, but this is part one, so let's get started. A few things. Bakugo got a sister, and Izuku got a sister. I know what y'all thinking already. It's happening. It's happening. I know what you're thinking, but it's happening. I don't care what you think. It's gonna happen. Anyways, let's start. Okay, we start off where Izuku is in a classroom. As Bakugo says, hey Izuku, as him and his goonies come, or him and his little friends come, and come up to him as he says, I thought you said you were gonna have a quirk soon. As everyone laughs, saying that was 3 years ago. He lied. He's quirkless. As they're all laughing at Izuku. As Bakugo's sister actually stands up for Izuku. Actually, should I make her a brat? No, I'm gonna make his sister a brat. Yeah, make her sister a brat. As he says, Izuku says, we're gonna name her Katsumi, I guess. Katsumi says, she says, you guys should stop talking about Izuku like that. He's supposed to be our friend. As she says, I'm sorry, Izuku. As, Izumi, Izuku's twin, says, who cares about that brat? As she laughs, saying, he's quirkless. As Bakugo and his goonies laugh. Kiki, everything is so funny. Now, this this builds something up, for the last, we're gonna say, so he's 7 right now, I'm pretty sure. I said, yeah. So, 7 more years later, or no, 3, or let's say we're gonna say he hit that stage, but like 14. So like 14, his body started to change it. Or no, we're gonna say 16. Or no, 15. I wasn't there. That's 16, too fucking high. 15, let's say 15 is 2. 15 is just like perfect. So he says, sorry, my bad. He says, so, as Bakugo, well, let me not skip that far. Yeah, we're going to skip 7 years, or 6 years. So he will be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He'll be 13, I think, because I said 6 years, yeah. He'll be 13. Anyways, yeah. So, Bakugo. So, I'm going to do the time skip, but now it's got to do a build plot right now. Anyways, Bakugo, he says, Izuku. As he walks up to him and burns his chest, as Izuku, he says, just leave me alone. As he said, I didn't even do anything to you. I told you I put my dreams down to become a hero, and you still bully me. As Bakugo laughs, saying, do you think I care about that stupid dream of yours? As he hits with another explosion, as Katsumi says, Bakugo, you better stop it now. As Katsumi looks at her, saying, you can't stop me with that weak little explosion quirk you have. As basically whatever she looks at, she can like explode it. I wouldn't say explode it. Or yeah, you could say explode. Or like, yeah, explode it. Like she can like explode the heart. She can explode bones. I guess I say it's pretty OP. But yeah. Sorry, damn. Izuku, he grabs his backpack and gets up. And she says, "Yeah, walk away, you weak bastard." As we time skip to where Izuku gets home, as his sister says, look at you useless as ever." As Izuku, he tears up and goes to his room. As we're gonna say, their mom, Inko, she is on a business trip for the next 5 years. And, Izuku, while he's in his bed, he says, "I'm sick and tired of this every single day." As he says, should I take Bakugo's words into heart as he thinks about it? As he says, no. I'll show him wrong. I'll show him that I'm not weak. As he says, I'll get stronger. As determination hits him. Now, Izuku, damn. My bad. I'm watching some animal show. Cheetah's hunting and shit. Anyways, Izuku, Izuku, this determination sparks a fire in him. As, he says this will be the end. He says, when I get stronger, I'll no longer have to deal with this anymore. I'll show him. As he says, I'll show them all. Time skip to where he's 16. Or 15, like I said, 15. As he says, as he gets up, as his sister, no, exactly how I'm gonna start this off. We're not gonna do it just that quick, but yeah, we're gonna do it. But anyways, Izuku, he's actually gotten pretty strong. We're gonna say he's like 6. He always gotta be in the 6 feet, dog. Every video I make, gonna be 6 feet, 6 feet something. Cause I'm a short nigga, man. So it's my dream to be tall, dog. I'm gonna say I'm short. I'm like 5'9". I'm like 5'6". Anyways, who gives a fuck? 6. He's gonna be like 6 something, like 6'9", like 6'4". Fucking giant. And Izuku. We're gonna say one day. Izumi walks. She brings some of her friends over. Her friends are brats too. And I know what y'all thinking. Is Izuku about to, Actually, no, I'm not gonna say nothing. No, I'm not gonna say nothing. Anyways, Izuku, Izumi brings all her friends over. I'm gonna say all, but that little close friend group that she has. As, she says, "Hey, Izuku," as she's in his room, blasting music, and with his shirt off, you can say doing push-ups. As she opens the door, as she sees him, as she says, fuck, my bad. Thinking about this cheetah show go hard. Ain't gonna cap. I need to start watching this out. Anyways, Izuku, he says, it's 4 o'clock in the fucking morning to go to bed. That shit sad, 5 o'clock. Anyways, Izuku, he says, my bad for keep saying this shit. But Izumi opens the door, saying, Izuku, turn that shit down. And she sees him doing push-ups and blushes as she says, when did he become so strong? Seeing his back posture, it's like full muscle and shit. As he gets up, as she says, when did he become so tall? His shoulders are so broad. As Izuku, he says, what the hell are you doing in my room? Get the hell out. I hate you. And she scoffs saying, yeah, you can't hate your own sister. As Izuku, he says, sorry, my bad. Izumi says you can't hate your own sister. As Izuku says, yeah, well, with the shit you've done over the past couple of years, I can do anything I want. As she says, hey, I'm older than you, so you should listen to me and be respectful. Mom isn't here, so. As Izuku cuts her off, saying, do you think I give a damn about what Mom thinks? As he looks at her with like eyes that just are nonchalant and not caring. As he says, now get the hell out of my room. As she walks out blushing. As she says, what was that? As Izuku, he locks the door. As we go to we time skip by like 10-12 minutes, or I won't say 10-12 minutes, by like a couple hours. As Izuku was researching his quirk now, as he's done with his training session, and now he's researching his quirk. As he says, I won't say researching, but I say testing. Yeah. Izuku, he says, God damn it. As he says, I think I know what I have to do. As he says, I don't understand how this is my quirk, but as he chuckles, saying, maybe that's how I get my revenge. As he smiles. As, Izuku, he, hold on, let me close the door real quick. Alright, that bitch closed. Anyways, Izuku, he says that's how I'll get my revenge. As he smiles and chuckles. Now, Izuku, he goes outside. He goes outside of his room, as he sees Izumi in like you could say like some short shorts and like a shirt that's too big for her. And we're gonna say that she's already hit that stage in life where she's going through changes. Yeah. But yeah. Damn. Anyways, Izuku, her shit is busting out. I ain't gonna cap. She like a like a double C. Ain't too big, ain't too small. Like a double C. Yeah, we gonna say that. I don't know if that's big or small. I think it's A, B, C, D, and keep fucking going down. E, F, G. So yeah, actually no, she could be E, B. She could be yeah, I guess I think that'd be solid. Or D's. She'll be D's. I don't know how big actually I do know how big the most is. No, actually in it, motherfucker. No. Let me focus. Izuku, she can see her Izumi's shit is like D's. So she's like 5'9", 5'10", on some shit. However, just imagine the heights. I really don't give a fuck what you think about the heights. Anyways, Izuku, he says, fuck. As he says, hey, Izumi. As she looks at him saying, what the hell do you want, creep? As he says, what the hell makes me a creep? As he says, the way you were gawking at me when I was in my room working out makes it seem like you're the creep. As she blushes, saying, what? I wasn't gawking at you. As, Izuku, he holds his arms out wide like he's asking for a hug. As he says, I'm sorry for the way I've been acting these years. As she says, I'm not going to hug you. As Izuku, he walks over to her and forcefully hugs her. Now, this is the part that you all have been waiting for. Izuku, I'm gonna say he lets his body, you know, he just lets it feel calm as his hands start, we're gonna say, emitting this aura, and his hands start emitting this aura, and like he, you know, she hugs Izuku back, feeling his muscles and feeling something else. Anyways, after they're done hugging, Izuku says, Izumi, if you ever need me, I often say, so come see me. I gotta stop thinking right away. God damn. Fuck. Izuku says, if you ever, bro, I can't say that shit. Izuku says, he says, just come to my room later on tonight if you want to chit chat. I know we haven't been the best siblings, as he chuckles saying, I want to make it up to you. As he hugs her, as he hugs her again, like a quick hug, as she blushes, as she says, what's this feeling? As Izuku walks away, saying, I didn't use much. As he says, but I actually think it worked. I think it worked. As, you know, we time skip. That night, I won't say later that night because it's already nighttime, but like later in that night, we'll say, actually no, we're gonna say like 12. We'll say like 12 on some shit. Like 2 in the morning. Yeah, like 2 in the morning. Izuku, he's in his room saying, that shit did not work. And he says, fuck. As he lays down saying, we'll try again tomorrow. And she says, I need to learn how to crease the as he hears a knock on the damn door. Now, here's a knock on his damn door. As Izuku, he says, Izumi? He says, Izumi, is that you? And she whispers, yeah. Now open the fucking door. As she's holding I won't say she's holding, but like she can't, she's shivering. Basically, not from cold. But if you know, you know. Not from count. Anyways, Izuku, he says, hey, Izumi, come sit down. Make sure you close the door and lock it. And she says, you want me to lock the door and close it while you're in the room with your sister. As she says, oh my God, you have to think of it all. You think of it weird. As he says, just get out. As she says, no, fine. And she closes the door and locks it. Now, Izuku, he says, so, as she says, what did you call me in here for? As he says, no. He says, you seem to be staring at my muscles lately. I wanted to make sure everything was all right. I thought you had a boyfriend, Katsumi. I thought you were thinking back ago. As she says, I was just staring. As she looks away, blushing, saying I wasn't staring at your muscles, Izuku. As he says, oh really? As he takes his shirt off. As she blushes even harder. As Izuku, he activates. He says, Izumi, as he puts his hand on her shoulder, and he activates his quirk again. Now, it was already working. Now, he just did that bitch again. What y'all think for that happen? Y'all already know. As she, actually, I'm not forgetting that satisfaction. No. Y'all finna have to wait some more. Yes. That's exactly what's gonna happen. That's exactly what's gonna happen. Yeah. Izuku, he grabs her, sorry, not Izuku, Izumi. Izumi says Izuku as she says Izuku as, he says, yeah, what is it? As she's breathing heavily. As she says, she scoots closer to him, saying, and she's like near his face. As she pushes him down on the bed, as he says, "You're my sister, you know that, right?" As she says, "You did this to me." As she's about to kiss Izuku, as she hears her phone ring. Fuck, I know what y'all thinking. Man, what the fuck is this black boy doing? Man, I can't get out of satisfaction. Izuku, he says, "Oh, look, your phone." Actually, you know what? I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that to y'all. Izuku says, "Your phone is ringing, Katsumi. Your phone is ringing, Izumi. You should answer it." And she picks the phone. She grabs her phone to see who's calling her. She sees Bakugo, and she throws it against the wall, saying, "I don't care about Bakugo right now." As she starts taking off her shirt on some shit. As she blushes and says, "Do you like them big?" As Izuku, Yangon says, "I like them all shapes and sizes." Sizes. The fuck. As he grabs her waist as she moans. As he says, "But I could care less about those right now." As he flips her over. As he puts his hands on her thighs. As he starts nibbling her thighs. As she, you could say, had a very orgasm, I ain't trying to get banned, so I gotta, break the word up. Eve. Anyways, Izuku, he says, "This is what I want right here." As she says, "Wait, me and Bako haven't even," and she screams, she like moans, as like loud. As Izuku says, "You really want to wake your friends out?" As she says, "I don't care." As Izuku, no, she doesn't say that. She blushes and looks away. As Izuku takes her shorts she had off. Those hoes on the ground. For talking about, you're not playing. Izuku, she has some. Let's say she has some green. Green that matches. Some green shits on, green panties on. As Izuku, he says, "Is this green for me?" As she blushes, saying no, just because. As he says, yeah. As he moves her shit to the side, as it was a just imagine your favorite food down there. Imagine it. He devouring that bitch, man. I'm talking about in all the good spots, all the nook and crannies, all of it. As she's moaning very loudly. As Izuku puts his hand over her mouth, saying, "You have to quiet down. Your friends could hear us." As she says, I was gonna make a moaning voice, but I'm not gonna do that shit. That shit gay as fuck. Almost caught me lacking. 2 in the moment right now. I gotta calm the fuck down. Anyways, Izuku, he grabs. he's not like, he hovers over her now as he kisses her, as she says, idiot. As she says, what? And she says, that was my first kiss. And she says, you and Bakugo haven't? And she says, stop talking about him now. As she brings Izuku's down, kissing him again. And, Izuku, he's like, damn. As Izuku, he basically, he says now, as he throws his shorts off, and he's just in his boxer now. As she blushes, as she says, are we gonna? As he smiles, saying, damn right we are. As, pull up that long schlong. Just imagine however size you want to, ain't gonna cap. Really don't care. Not for talk about that shit right now. As he, puts it on her stomach. Like he puts it like, okay, so it's how it is. It's like basically it's the cat, and then like the meat. It's like it's on the cat, but at the same time, it's like on her stomach too. If you get what I'm saying, then thank you. If you don't, then fuck you. Honestly, it's dumb as fuck. Anyways, Izuku, he grabs his meat as he starts tapping it on her stomach. As he this shit freaky. Well, not really, but I make it freakier. But let me stop. Focus on the shit. Izuku, he picks his meat up, starts tapping on her stomach. And she says, damn it, Izuku. As he says, just what? As he whispers, he gets closer to her. As she says, do you want me to stick it in? As she says, just do it. As she moans from the heat that she's going through right now. As Izuku, he put the tip in. He put all half a many inches, you want to think of that? He throw it in that motherfucker, man. I'm talking about bulldoze, like truck that ran. He in it now, man. And she moans loud as Izuku says, Izumi, what did I tell you? As she says, she says, it hurts. As she's about to scream as Izuku kisses her. As she says, keep going. As Izuku, he starts thirsting harder. He starts thirsting like soft. I would say soft, but like not that fast. Just to let her ease into the pain. And then he starts thirsting harder and harder and harder and harder. And until eventually he's beating her shit up. He has her leg locked. She has him leg locked. That's how deep it is. Like, anyways, Izuku, he's just tearing it up. As Izumi's moaning, as she says, inside me, Izuku, do it inside me. No homo. I don't know why I just said that. That was nasty as fuck. Whoa. Made me feel some type of way. Anyways, Izumi says that, she wants to, I already said this, I'm going to repeat myself. As he says, really, as she locks her legs around him. As she says, oh, you're serious, aren't you? As he picks her up. And now, if y'all ever seen that, never mind, I don't know what it, basically it's like, he picks her up now, as her legs are still over him, like over his waist. As he's just like lifting her ass up and slamming it down on his meat, basically. But at the same time, he's thrusting. So just imagine that. And she moans loudly again, and she says, God damn, Izuku. And she's moaning and moaning. As Izuku says, I'm coming. Ooh, no, he doesn't. He says, he does say that. What I was about to say, he does say that, but you don't have to reword it. He says, you know, I'm about to, I'm finna. He says, I'm gonna come. As actually no, fuck. He says, I'm about to. No, damn it. Just think of what he's about to say. You know what he's about to say. Fuck. As she says, damn, Izuku, inside me, I want your child. As Izuku's like, what the fuck? As he's just, you know, he just, one final thrust. As he says, damn it. And she slams it in here for the last time. As splurt, 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 splurt. I don't say splurt, but like, as he fills her up, as he takes his meat out, and he and you know she falls on the ground, or she falls on her bed, or Izuku's bed, as she's just twitching now. As Izuku say, "Hey, you're not done." As he grabs her face, he grabs her hair and picks it up towards his meat. As he says, "Now clean my meat stick." As Izumi, she gets up. I'm gonna say she gets up, but she starts basically licking his meat stick. And she says, is that good enough? And she says, no. And she slams his meat all the way down her throat as she is gagging. As Izuku says, as he says, God damn it. As he, you can say he releases again down her throat. Now, if you're thinking, how did he release that quick again? Be sensitive, man. Anyways, yeah, I think that's gonna be. Actually, no, it's not gonna be it. Izuku, you know. Now we time skip the next day. The aphrodisiac has weared off, but the memories haven't, and she didn't know she was under aphrodisiac. As she now is just very awkward with her brother. As Izuku says, "Hey, Izumi," as she walks off saying, "Stop talking to me." Actually, no, he says, "Hey, Izumi," as she walks off with a light blush, not saying anything to him, going in her room and locking the door. As he says, if that's how we have to play it, then time skip. Bakugo and his sister both arrive at Izuku's house. I feel like this is a good story I'm making. I ain't gonna cap. Bakugo, you know, they both arrive. Arrive. My dumb ass. As you know, what time is it? I go to school in a little bit. 5:26. Damn. I'm gonna end this off. Izuku, he says, "Oh, it's you guys." As Katsumi hugs him, saying, "Hey, Izu, how you been?" And she kisses him on the cheek, saying, "I see you got very strong." And she puts her hand and like caresses his muscles and stuff. As Izuku says, hey, stop touching him. And she says, "Get the hell out of my way, you quirkless bastard." Damn, that light bright. Ooh, I think I just, fuck. That shit hurt. He says, "Get the hell out of my way, you quirkless bastard." As she, you know, she says, "Hey, I'll blow your balls off if you keep talking to him like that." As Katsumi says, yeah, whatever. As he goes to Izumi's room, knocking on the door. As she says, "I've already told you to leave him the hell alone, Izuku." As he says, "It's not that quirkless nerd, it's your boyfriend. Now open his damn door." As she creaks the door open, saying, "What the hell Actually, no. She says, "What do you want? What do you want, Bakugo?" As he says, "Open the door. We need to talk." As she She says, no, we need you to take a break. As Bakugo is like, what? As, he just starts arguing with her about the door. As Katsumi's just trying to tell him to be quiet and just go sit in the car. As Izuku walks over to him, as he puts his hand on his shoulder. And I know what y'all thinking. No, it's not gonna be no gay shit. Bro, I'm not doing that. My mama and shit. Hell no. Izuku puts his hand on his shoulder. As he says, Bakugo, you should go wait in the car. Yeah. As we gonna say, he uses his... Ooh, nah, because aphrodisiac wouldn't work like that, would it? It wouldn't. It'd be domination. Yeah, it would. Izuku, he says, you should go in the car, Bakugo. We will wonder you. I don't want to worry your sister or mine. Maybe you guys could talk it out. And she says, shut up, you useless, quirkless bastard. As he throws a vase, or he throws a vase down. That was on the thing. And she says, damn you. As he walks out and slams the door. Now, Izumi hugs Izuku as he smiles while she's hugging him. As you see his hands glow. Did I say Izumi? I'm gonna say Katsumi. Katsumi hugs, Izuku. As, his hands glow. As she feels the sensation go through her body, running throughout it. She feels the heatness arise. As he's actually leveled it up quite a bit. So it isn't that same week took hours for it to activate or not activate, but thrive in Izumi's body. As she instantly looks at Izuku and she says, no, what am I doing? And she says, I can't do that. And she says, oh, and by the way, they were, this is just a plot, but Kasumi is 3 years older than him. No, that's how they were in the same class a couple years ago. No explain that shit at all. It's plot. Izuku, he says, is these niggas doing construction outside? It's 4 o'clock in the fucking morning. Man, what the fuck is up with these niggas, man? My bad, dude. Izuku, Katsumi says, I can't do that. And she says, we're 4 years apart. That'd be, as it gets hotter, you know what I'm talking about. Shit get hotter and hotter. As she says, fuck. And she says, what is wrong with me? As she says, hey, Katsumi, you alright? As he taps her shoulder, as she lets out a slight moan, as she blushes, saying, I'm fine, Izuku. As, she says, I'll go, as she drops down to her knees, as she moans loudly. As she says, now Izuku is like hovering over her with his knees near her face. If you know where it's going, you know where it's going. As, Izuku, he says, is everything fine, Katsumi? As she looks up and you could say, smells his masculine scent. I won't understand how, it's just plot. I'm just yapping. Anyways, she smells his masculine scent. As she says, wow. Actually, no, fuck that. Fuck. She looks up at Izuku as she says, damn it, Izuku. As she drops his pants and everything. As his meat is just like getting slobbered by her. As he says, what the? As Bakugo knocks. Actually, no, not shit. He don't do that shit. she says, damn, Izuku, I don't know what's gotten into me, but as she stands up, as Izuku says, if that's how you want to do it, then we can do it just like that, Katsumi. As Izuku, he grabs her, and he pins her to the wall, and he starts kissing her, nibbling on her neck, all that seductive shit. As, you know, Izuku, he says, damn. He says, damn. As she says, Izuku, I need you to, I want to feel you inside. As she pulls her dress up, just so her panties just leaking. Like motherfucker, fire hydrant is a, there's a fire, the motherfucker, that shit can stop it or some shit. Metaphors, keep that in mind. Izuku, he says really, as he like lifts her leg up. So now one leg is on the ground and the other one is like kind of in the air at a diagonal-ish angle. As, you know, he puts his meat stick in her shit. You already know what I'm talking about. I ain't trying to get bad. He puts his meat stick in her stuff as she moans loud. As, you know, Izuku starts thrusting. As Bakugo knocks on the door saying, hey, Katsumi, come the hell out of there now. As they both look at the door, and that's where I'm going to end this one off. I know that was a fucked up ending, but honestly, I got school in a little bit, and I'm trying to get me some sleep. I'm probably going to really fuck around and miss that hoe. I'm not going to count. Been up all day, 5:34. If I go to sleep now, then who gives a fuck? I'm blabbering. I'll catch y'all later in another video. I'll probably add some more pictures, like the girls. But yeah, I'll catch y'all later.